Well, hello there. Good evening. I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot. I really want to apologize that I'm here a little bit later. I did have just some work things that I needed to get done at very, very short notice, due to the nature of my work. So I'm really, really sorry that I'm here later than I'd hoped to be. So now, before we get started, if you're here, please give the stream a thumbs up. It really, really helps my channel. Thank you so much. Now, hey Fudge Pot. First of all, I'm just going to explain how this works. So I'm here to undertake live readings for you. You could order a $20 one question reading with me, or a $50 three question reading with me. And all of my readings are very, very in depth, whether it be a one question or a three question. So all of the links for how to book are there in the chat. And also there's a little shopping button on your screen, perhaps depending on how you're watching. You can also order through those little shopping buttons. Now, all of these links take you straight to my website. I've had this website now for, it must be about 4 or 5 years, I think we're coming up to. Hey, Yenny. And the way that I've got it set up, it works really well. It means that you can leave as much insight into your question as you'd like to. So if you want to give me some backstory regarding your situation, please go ahead. Now, also, when I undertake your reading, I don't read out your name. I only read out the first letter of your name. And if we have duplicates, then I, make sure that the readings for you. I don't read out your question. I don't read out your name, only your initial. And I make sure that you know that the reading's for you. Now, also, the way this works is that if I get to the end of the existing readings I've got, then I do close the stream down. But I'm here a couple of times a week. It's a little bit variable right now. Usually it's Mondays and Thursdays, but as we see today, it's Friday instead. So what else? Yes, now what I do want to let you know is, also please check out my Etsy reviews as well. I also have a shop on Etsy, and I've had many readings through there. So the link is in the chat there if you'd like to go and take a look at my Etsy reviews. So now, really importantly, I do need to read out the order this evening because we do have 7 pre-orders. Okay, I'm gonna start. So first of all, we're gonna have the reading for O, then we have the reading for B, then we have the reading for U, then I'll take a short break, and then we have the 3-question reading from L/S. And then I'll take another short break, and then we have the reading for J, followed by the reading for S. Okay, so that is the order of the readings. So what I'll do now is I'll just read that out again once more. So first up, we have O, followed by B, followed by U, then a break, then the 3-question reading from L/S, then a break, and then the reading from J and the reading from S. And now what I'm going to do is just to see where we're up to, because I do see we have another reading also. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's another reading from S. So what I'll make sure to do, S, is whatever way I do it, you will be definitely close together, your readings. Okay, I might sort of, how to describe it, I might mix things up a little so that all of your readings can happen at the same time, because I see that you do have a 3-question reading from me as well. So we will work that out as we go. Okay. We'll figure that out. Okay. Now, also, because of the work I've had to do just prior to coming live, I have not yet set up the readings. I am so, so sorry. So what I'm going to do is do it in little chunks, okay? So what I'll do is I'll set up the first 3 readings now, undertake those readings, and then so on and so forth. I'll take my little break and then I'll come back and set up the next set and the next set, so that you're not sitting here now for like 20-25 minutes while I'm getting all of the readings set up, if you see what I mean. So I will go quiet just for a moment now, just as I am getting these first 3 readings organized. Okay, I won't be too long though. Okay. Okay, so we have the first 3 readings all set up. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just check the live stream. And we're all caught up there. Hello, Nilesh. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the screen now so that you do have a much closer up view of the cards. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead with the first reading, and this first reading is for O. Hello and good evening, O. I'm just gonna read through again what you've sent to me. Okay, so now I'm going to use this deck for you. And oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's look into this for you, okay? Spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this evening's readings? Thank you so much. Okay, so let's now split this deck. And place 5 cards down. Oh, well, I love it. I absolutely love this, okay? There's like one card in the entire deck of tarot, which represents a new job. And it's the Page of Pentacles. And it's like the first card out here. So now, that's wonderful. That's about a new beginning. Now, when we see the Page of Pentacles, it can represent, yes, new job. It can also represent like in some form like the action you're going to take, okay? And as well, now, this is a bit of a curveball, but it's very interesting and really positive. This could even represent a new era for you, like something brand new. Like it's certainly giving me that curveball kind of energy. Okay, so let's continue. Oh my goodness. Well, now it's all what's coming next. It's just so positive for you. Okay, Spirit just wants you to relax, okay, in the knowledge that the good stuff is coming to you here. That's not to say that there's going to be steps that you're going to take, okay, because what we've got here is the Page of Pentacles and the Magician. So these are all very centered and called upon like what you're going to do, what steps you're going to take, okay? And I love the Magician. It tells me like that you've got a very strong skill set, and that really and truly, you could literally even be considering like branching out from like what you normally be doing. Okay, this is about absolute manifestation. You've got everything here. And it's almost like I'm getting something that like with what you've got internally and what's needed, it's like the perfect storm, if you see what I mean. Let's continue. Solidity. Okay. Now, what's next for you? I see what's next for you, actually, is going to be very secure. Okay. And if there was any, like, if Spirit really wanted to give you the advice there, it would be to, like, make that the priority. If you see what I mean, that there is some form of true security here. But what I do get is that there is, okay, there already is. But it's kind of like it's all up to you. There could even be more. There's more than one option here, I have to say. And look at the vibrance we've got going on here. This is incredible. Let's see what else is coming through here. We've got the Hermit and the Devil. Now this is really good guidance, actually. Okay. Pay attention to your inner wisdom because you have it. We've got the Hermit here. Spirit, first of all, wants you to know that, like, everything happens for a reason, as it should. And that what may feel kind of like quite jarring and quite difficult right now, in retrospect, is gonna feel like the best thing that could have happened. Okay? Beyond that, what I'm getting here is that, oh, there's loads of messages, that you're meant for so much more than that job that you were in anyway. Absolutely. And you know it. And also, I want to take, because I'm getting another message, so I just want to take a couple of more cards. I feel like there was something there that was slowing you down anyway. Oh, yeah. Slowing you down. Yeah. Don't, like, I'm getting like something like, don't overthink what's just happened. Let's take some more. Yeah. Don't overthink what's just happened, because now's your time to make the plans for going forwards. There it is. That was like the extra message here. now it's time to truly embrace this moment, because it's very powerful, and the manifestation here for you is absolutely off of the scale. Oh, okay. It's a really, really good reading. So that was your reading, and I really hope that you found it helpful. So now I'm going to move on to the next reading. And the next reading is for B. Hello, B. I'm okay. I hope you are too. So now I see your question. Okay, then. Let's go ahead with your question. So I'm going to shuffle this deck several times. It is passionate, okay? We're getting like an ultimate knowing and a sense of depth here with you that's really so, it's like this inner knowing with this connection with you. But it's all about like the ramifications, because we've got the Ten of Swords. Let's take some more. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So what I've got here is there's something about action stations. There is something about moving through that Ten of Swords. It's kind of like literally stuck at the traffic lights. Like the traffic lights keep turning green, but they also keep turning red. And it's kind of like your person's just stuck on the bit before, the bit after, the bit in between. And that's why we've got this Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is about literally like an obsession. Okay? And like this tells me that's like this holding pattern here. The thing is, it's about taking that one step, and they know it. It's about taking that one step, and then there's this like ultimate release. And it's kind of like everything's like literally smoldering within them here. That's the best way to describe it. Let's continue. Yeah, you're smoldering. Oh my goodness, Queen of Wands. Now, if there was ever a card of things being passionate, and this is the thing, you see, the Queen of Wands is holding this like glowing orb in their hand, and they know what this is. So they know what this is with you. And they hold like almost like the wand of sort of true direction, true focus, true belief. I feel like they are like literally in a deeply emotional state about you. Let's continue. Yeah. Page of Cups, deeply emotional. And it tells me, when we talk about the passion, we go back to this, don't we? The Three of Pentacles. There's something so organic with the Three of Pentacles, if you see what I mean. And yeah, the answer obviously is yes, they do. In an almost like obsessive way. They imagine you, and at the same time, the thing is like, why is this all happening? Because it is about passion, but it's also about love. And want to send you a very passionate love message here. Literally holding a torch for you. Let's take some more. There's something about the nighttime here. As they fall asleep, they're thinking about you. Yeah, as they fall asleep. They're literally drowning in emotion here. There is no doubt about it. And we do move to what's holding them back. It's the situation. And there is the situation. But the thing is that it's kind of like the connection he has with you is creating this inner turmoil. And, it cannot be denied just how passionately they feel about you. So, that's what's come through for you, and I really hope that you found the reading helpful. So now I am going to move on to the next reading, and this next reading is for you. Hello, you. So I'm just going to read through what you sent to me again. Okay, so let's go ahead with your reading, you. Let's go with this deck. I'm reading through what you've just sent to me, and the first time I looked down and registered, I saw the Ace of Cups with the Hierophant. And you tell me what you feel regarding his situation. That could truly be where the Hierophant comes in. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is like new beginnings in love. So let's take a look. Okay, so the Hermit, it's very introspective. It's very deep. Tells me that he's thinking a lot about you. Let's take some more for this Hermit. Oh, and another ace. A new beginning. A true new beginning in the 3D. You need to know, okay? There is something going on here. It's very, very apparent, okay? And I feel like it is romantic. But there's something about the new beginning, okay, with that Hierophant as well, with the Hermit. Okay. Again, new beginnings. This is about a decision to come towards you. Okay. Very clearly. And there's something here about it, the fact that he knows it's got to come from him. But like the Magician can also be like, it's very volatile. It can be like very in the moment. Okay. Oh my goodness. The Empress. Okay. This is you. And again, it's about new, true, organic, sort of beginnings, and it's about growth, and it's truly the way he views you, which is exceptional, exceptionally beautiful. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Be in no doubt what you're picking up on here, what you're feeling. Correct. Absolutely correct. We've got the Two of Cups, ultimate union energy here. It's kind of like, sometimes it may not happen very often, but it does happen. Eyes meet, and there's literally like that is a I don't even know if catalytic is a word, but it's kind of like that's the moment, and it all fires off, and there's no going back. The feelings are here. It's all happening, and it's just so clear to these two people. That's what's happening here. Okay? And that's, and there we have it, the Nine of Swords. Because these feelings cannot be denied. Okay? And there's almost like a speed going on here as well. It's quite powerful, I have to say. Let's take some more. Well, there it is. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the card of destiny and fate, serendipity. And now it's about allowing it. This is about expression, leading to the Ten of Cups. Is very powerful reading, I have to say, you. So there's certainly a lot to say about how this person feels and thinks about you. It's very powerful. Okay. So there we go, you. That's what's come through, and I really hope that you found that reading helpful. So I'm just going to see where we're up to now. Okay. So we are holding strong with the amount of readings that we do presently have. So presently we have 6 more readings to do. You're very welcome, Miss Satisfied. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the next reading, which is for L/S, and then I'm going to take a little short break, and then I'll come back and do the next 3 readings. Then another little short break, and then I'll come back and I may just do J independently, take another short break, and then come back and do all the readings for S, or I may put J at the end of the 3 readings for L. I have not decided yet. I'll see how we go. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is set up the next readings. And just have a read through. Okay, so S, I have, or L, the name you've ordered under, I have your reading all ready now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little short break, and then I'll come back and undertake your reading. Hello, Susie Maria. Oh, is that you? I'll just read out the order. Okay. So I'm going to take a little short break and then I'm going to come back and undertake the 3-question reading. Oh, it is. For L, that's the name you ordered under, yeah? Great. And then another little short break and then we'll go from there. I have your reading all set up, okay? So literally just going to take a little short 5-minute break and then I'll be back.
Eternal winter, eternal storm. My heart is empty now that you're gone. My soul still thrives with the memories of you. It's such a shame that none of it was true. None of it was true. And now I ask myself, where are you?
Eternal winter, eternal storm. Oh, my heart's so empty now that you're gone. My soul still thrives with memories of you. It's such a shame your bullshit is not true. Yeah, your bullshit, none of it is true. None of it, and now I'm glad I'm without you. And I never ask myself, where are you? 'Cause guess what? You don't deserve my heart. 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 You'll never have my heart. Well, hello there. I'm back now. Thank you so much for bearing with me. So, I'm just going to do a quick check here. Okay. So, yeah, we're still all caught up on the readings. So now what I'm going to do is move on to the next reading. And the next reading is for S/L. Hello. So I've read through what you sent to me, so I'm just going to read through it again before I start. Okay, so, oh my goodness, there's a lot to unpack here, isn't there? I'm so sorry for how you are feeling right now regarding this. We need to, what I think we're going to do, actually, all of your questions are very much about what's really going on with him, okay? So I'm going to undertake a Celtic cross reading for him, and I'm also going to draw in cards from the Oracle decks here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to shuffle this deck several times to begin. Yeah. I'm getting messages for you on this shuffle. Yeah. He's got to feel the loss of you right now. I know that much. Absolutely. There's something about you just like dropping this like heavy weight. Okay? I see the Queen of Swords. I see the Two of Pentacles. I see the Seven of Swords. I see the Fool as I'm shuffling that deck there. And it's giving me really strong messages for you, as in, and we are going to go into the reasons why. But, truly, like, Spirit wants you to take off the burden of this, okay? And there's something about realizing truly who you're dealing with here. Yeah, let's continue. Okay. So, this card represents your person, the questions, crossing card or help or hinder card, subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. Let's now take a card from each of these oracle decks. Okay. So I've just got a flood of like messages coming through here. There it is. Okay. Now, Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. This tells me immediately that you are the person, okay? But also when we look at the Nine of Cups, we see love options, okay? And I'd already got it coming through. There's something very unhinged here, okay? And I know it sounds like a little bit harsh, but we need to delve into that, okay? So I'm going to take some more. Seven of Wands, this is all about who he is as a person. It's like you are his person, but he's his own person too. And he's got so much that he's got to figure out and sort out. Okay? This Seven of Wands, it tells me everything. Okay? This is energy. This is energetic. And also it tells me like his tactics as well. Okay? Because there is something very strongly coming through here about the way he behaves, what his tactics are. It's very manipulative. Okay? I have to say. Because I've read through what you've sent to me, and there is something here, the way he changed his tune when you caught him out. It's kind of like he's throwing these wands of passion, and he's like unhinged, maybe could be the wrong word, but he's kind of like so vulnerable and so immature, like deep within, that he's not even realizing that he's contradicting himself within the space of 2 minutes, because he's just throwing these like flames of passion out, like by way of trying to stay on top of everything, because that's what the Seven of Wands is about. It's about somebody who is doing what it takes to overcome, to win the battle. And what I get here is that there is something with the way he is as an individual anyway, but there is something about the way he stokes the flames. Okay, there's something about the way he tries to contain his passion, because with true passion, what comes with that is true vulnerability, but it's kind of like he's not showing you that vulnerability. Instead, he's like throwing things like towards you by way of trying to stay on top of this, so that he's always kind of like the one who kind of like stays in ultimate control here, is the best way to put it. But that's all down to vulnerability. I don't know whether this is coming through quite right, but let's keep going. And then we have Temperance. Yeah. Because, ultimately, what it's truly about is that he absolutely knows you are the one for him. But he has not yet truly figured out how to be the best version of himself. The sustained, loving energy. It's almost like, the way like somebody who, like, say, cheats at cards. We've seen it, haven't we? They always have like a card up their sleeve. Okay? They've always got a card up their sleeve, so that when things go the wrong way, even though they know that they are being underhanded anyway, they've always got a card up their sleeve, if you see what I mean. It's almost like he's Jekyll and Hyde, like he constantly tries to control the narrative. Yeah, because we've got the Knight of Wands. That's about, the Knight of Wands can be just like very much like up in your energy at times, and trying to overtake and like kind of encroach and try and take control, if you see what I mean. But anyway, I haven't even looked at your questions yet, because I just wanted to like kind of delve deeply. But what I can tell you just straight away is that regarding question 3, no, the feelings have not gone. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, no. You see, this is in the past, the Three of Swords. He got caught out. And the thing is that the whole reason he was doing what he was doing is because he is the ego and the immaturity meant that he needed the card up his sleeve. Yeah? Because he needed something to fall back on in case he messed up again, which is kind of like what he does. Yeah? So I feel like what he was doing behind the scenes, there was like no intention, but it was his card up his sleeve. It was his backup plan. You see what I mean? It was his way of protecting his vulnerability. It was to boost his ego. Because he's heartbroken. Six of Swords. Let's look into this. Yeah. You see, he's told you that, that he's literally told you a completely different version of what he was saying before because you caught him out. Okay? And that's what that Six of Swords is. But actually, no, it's not. He's not speaking the truth. Because this is what's really going on. The Five of Wands, chaos. And this is the crossing card, and it's here for a reason, because this is like a humble request, if you know what I mean, as it comes through here. This is like the part of him that he can't show you, which is his vulnerability. Yeah. And there it is in the immediate future, holding the torch for you eternally whilst maintaining this boundary and like coming across as the opposite version of who he really is. I don't feel at all like he's met someone and he's moving on. No, absolutely not. Now, question 2. Let's take a look. I'm just getting like the... How do I describe it? Yes. Absolutely. Because there's a realization that it was all for nothing anyway. It was about him trying to keep things on an even keel inside of his like ego, if you see what I mean. But it just plunged him into the depths. And now he's like laughing at himself for being the way that he is, because it's so ridiculous what he did. That's what I'm getting here. He wants you. We've got the Empress here. Like, doesn't matter what he does, where he goes. All you are literally inside of him. Yeah. Yeah, and like the Two of Cups as well, this can truly represent, yes, it represents the ultimate union, but it can represent healing as well. There are extreme depths to him, but he shadows it. That's what's coming through. Yeah, because there it is. You know, the Wheel of Fortune in the hopes, wishes, and fears. That says it all because he knows that it's you, but he's scared. He's scared of it all. He's scared of that vulnerability. It's so clear here. Yeah, that's the ego, masculine, you see. That's what's playing the tune, or what's the word I'm looking for, the phrase. That's what's controlling him. This kind of like masculine energy that is just so apparent, even though everything's going on deep down emotionally. That's what's playing the tune. That's what's in charge of the orchestra, if you see what I mean. Conclusion. And yeah, we're going to take some for that. I feel like he, you know, that's kind of like the equivalent of like someone shooting themselves in the foot, isn't it? Chapter 1, the end. It's kind of like he brought this upon himself. He had this potential new chapter with you, but he messed it up again. He messed it up again because he didn't stay in the light and open up with the vulnerability. Yeah. That page of wands can represent like a move or a choice, like and it can represent like, it can represent someone who's younger, but they don't need to be younger, but they can come across as younger in how they are behaving, and it can be like an impetuous kind of energy, and it's sitting right across that horse there. So there is a regret here as well. Yeah, look, 7 of Pentacles. Deep frustration. So we've got take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. The thing is that, you know, this kind of makes sense inadvertently, because it's kind of like I feel like you've given him a lot of chances. So it's kind of like he feels like he can take a break and then he can come back again, if you know what I mean. Yeah, 10 of Cups. There is absolute remorse. The intentions, as always, are good, but he's got to figure himself out here. Absolutely. He's got to sort out his kind of like allow the vulnerability to come out, because yeah, like he knows exactly what the way he's behaving and what he's done. So there we go. That's what's come through, and I really hope that you found it helpful. I'm just gonna see where we're up to now. Okay. So I do see we have another as well. So let's get a little bit organized now. Okay. Hello, H. I have your reading. Thank you. So now, I'm just going to try and figure out how I'm going to do this now. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up the next block of readings. Okay, so coming up next, we're going to have... But I'm going to take a short break beforehand. So coming up next, I'm going to do all together the reading for Jay and... Oh, no, actually. Yeah. Just let me look at the actual questions. I think that's going to be helpful to figure out how to do this. Okay, so now. Okay. I'm thinking... Okay. I feel the best way to do this, S, if you're here, is I do want to do yours all together. What I'm thinking is, if I put H after J, then it's literally just like a 5-minute difference, 5 to 10 minute max. But it will mean that I can put all of your 4 readings together and I can like concentrate in on it, if you see what I mean. Now also, what I want to say to you as well is, if you're here and if you would prefer this to be a private reading, send me an email now. If that's because I know I've done a private reading for you before. All I'll say is that if it's going to be a private reading, then I would very likely do it tonight. But if not, it would be tomorrow. So the choice is yours. Since you have ordered the equivalent of 4 readings with me, if you would prefer it privately, after I've finished the stream, please let me know in an email in the next like couple of minutes. Because I think like the last time when I did that, I think you appreciated it done privately. So please let me know as soon as you can. And in the meantime, what I'll do is I will set up the next readings now. I'll just get everything set up anyway. Okay. And I'll check my email in a couple of minutes, S. Okay, so now let's get these readings set up. So the way I'm gonna do it is, coming up next, we definitely have J and H, and then I will group together the 4 for S, just for the continuity, if you see what I mean. That's the only way I can do it, really. Yeah, I think that's what's going to work best. So I'm going to set these readings up now. Okay, so right now, I don't yet have a reply from S. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on. I'm going to take a little short break. Then I'm going to move on to the readings for J/Y, followed by H. Okay? And then I'm going to come back. And if I don't hear from S, I'm going to undertake all of her 4 readings. So, right now, what I'm going to do is just put you on my Be Right Back screen just for a few minutes.
Eternal winter, eternal storm. My heart is empty now that you're gone. My soul still thrives with the memories of you. It's such a shame that none of it was true. None of it was true. And now I ask myself, where are you?
Eternal winter, eternal storm. Oh, my heart's so empty now that you're gone. My soul still thrives with memories of you. It's such a shame your bullshit is not true. Yeah, your bullshit, none of it is true. None of it, and now I'm glad I'm without you. And I never ask myself, where are you? 'Cause guess what? You don't deserve my heart. 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 You'll never have my heart.
eternal winter, eternal sun. My heart is empty now that you're gone. My soul still thrives with the memory.
Well, hello there. I'm back now. Thank you so much for bearing with me. So now I'm just going to see where we're up to. Okay, so let's just do a quick refresh on my website. Okay, so we're all caught up, and I haven't yet received a message from S. So I'm going to stick with the original plan, which is that coming up next, we have J followed by H, and then we're going to move on to the 4-question reading for S. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into my software. So now I'm going to undertake your reading, J/S. So I'm just going to go quiet for a little while, just while I read through, because I haven't had the opportunity to yet. So, oh, thank you, Jay. That's so nice of you to say. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just reading through. Okay. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is very intriguing, isn't it? Um, let's take a deep dive into this then. Okay. Okay. So let's see what's going to come through here for you. I'm going to go with this deck. So I'm going to shuffle this deck. Oh, well, straight away. I've got the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of passion going on here. That cannot be denied. Okay. Let's go ahead. Okay. So let's take 5 cards here. one moment. Okay. We have justice, temperance. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's something going on here. Okay. See, what we can't deny, okay, is this temperance. This is a love flow energy, okay? It has to be said. And at the same time, we've got, oh, okay. We've got like this justice energy, which is, it's about things being brought back into a bit of balance. And I think that you did that, okay? And well, I need to like take at least 3 more just right now, okay? Because there's a lot to unpack here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, there is more. There is more. You've woken him up. Like all he's doing is thinking about you. He does like you. There is no doubt about it. And I actually feel like he regrets the way he approached you. That's coming through very, very strongly. You closed him down very clearly here with the Justice and the Page of Swords. And now he's trying to digest this. Okay? And you know what they say? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So does being closed down, like in the way that you did it. Okay? Because you had to. Because you're you, and you're very right to do that. And now he can't forget about you. Like, there's a part of him that wants to just go, oh, but he can't. Because there was a reason that he approached you in the first place. He didn't do it very well. That's clear. And he knows it. He knows it. It's kind of like there's something here to do with the way that he did it that he really, really regrets. But I do feel that that's the part of himself he's got to truly kind of like get to grips with here. Because now, he can't forget you. I feel like at certain points here, he's tried to. But you're solidly in his energy now. Oh, yeah. Solidly. So now, this is about the next meeting. Okay? 4 of Wands. I don't feel that it was random. I feel that there was a lot of Bravo connected to the move though, but I don't believe it was random. Okay? He's definitely thrown off. Definitely questioning it all and kicking himself in the foot, is that what they say? Because of the way that he approached you. He knew it was wrong. He's examining that now. And now we've got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, very passionate, incredible energy. Also can represent some form of volatility. It's like the classic twin flame energy, okay? Let's take some more. King of Wands. Ace of Swords. How to approach it. Yeah. So what I get here is he's just going to be really happy to see you next time. And yet, there is this urge to try and sort of come across really strong, but he's questioning that like so much with that Ace of Swords. He's questioning it. Ace to the 2. But what I get here is that he absolutely knows that he's gonna do something, but he doesn't know quite like how he's gonna do it. Okay. I feel like there could be more to come here. So watch this space. But what I get for you is to very much stay in the energy that you've been in, because there's, at this point, with the first approach towards you, there is a lot more that needs to be done on his side, and he knows it. And he's getting to the point where he knows that he's got to examine like the way that he did this. Okay, so that's what's coming through for you, and I really hope that you found it helpful. So now I'm going to move on to the next reading. Okay. So, H. Let's move on to your reading. Which deck shall we go for? Let's go for this one. First split, we have the Sun and Strength. So there is something powerful here, because the first split of the deck, we've got 2 major arcanas. Now there is something like that you are like, this person may be holding back to a degree, okay, but it's because they know that this has got potential, okay? This connection. Because the strength can be that holding back, but it can be about like something kind of, not so much, it can be passive, but it can be about like literally wearing like a mask in a certain time frame. A holding back, an observation, and then you see we move to the Sun, which is about this bursting forth energy of like happiness, bliss. Like, it's like childlike energy. It's about going for it, okay? So let's see what else comes through. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. So this is nice. You know, the Eight of Wands represents like an anticipation. Okay. It represents passion. It represents like almost like it could be the energy that like they're hoping for this, but they're thinking that maybe it can't happen and that it would be amazing. Like if the spark ignited, if you know what I mean, if things could happen. I'm certainly getting that. Oh, okay. And then we've got the Six of Swords. So what we've got here is like two different kind of scenarios running through their head. It's kind of like, could this happen? I want it to. That there's something that they're feeling, but at the same time, they are holding back. And in fact, thinking, oh, it may be better if I don't make this move, if you see what I mean. Because we've got the Six of Swords, but they want to, because then we move on to the Page of Cups, okay? So it's kind of like your person is very much having a big, constant conversation with themselves. That's what's coming through here, because they want to send you a message here, a love message, you know? That's coming through. It's a message. And it's I feel like it's from a really good place, whatever this message is. Yeah, it is from a good place. This is deep, actually. I've got the Queen of Cups, which is like, you know, the energy of deep love, nurturing. There's something about this connection that they feel is very, very special. Yeah, very special, because we move on to the highest card in the entire deck of tarot. We've got the World energy. And this is the card of absolute success. And it can also represent a feeling of what's meant will be. Okay? Let's take some more. Yeah, King of Cups. The Star. And the Ace. Oh, yeah. Intentions are good. Intentions are powerful. They're quite transformative. We've got the King of Cups. An understanding. An emotional journey that I feel like they've been on, or they want to go on with you. With the Star energy, the absolute wish, dream fulfillment. With the Ace of Cups, which is the card of very strong new beginnings in love. So that is really quite a strong reading that's come through for you, H. So I'm just going to see where we're up to now. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now. Oh, hey, TT. Sorry, I was in my software then. So what I'm going to do now is get the readings ready for S. So just so everybody knows, I do have 4 more to go now. So this is like the last opportunity to get a reading in. In fact, I'm only going to take I'll take like 1 more, I think. So if anybody would like a reading, now would be the time. What I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to say I'm not taking any more, but I'll take 1 more. But I'm going to put in the chat, I'm not taking any more now. So let's just put this in here. What shall I say? What day is it? It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this next 4 readings set up. And then I'm going to take a little short break, and then I'm going to come back. So let's go ahead. I hope that you're doing okay, TT. Now, let's... Oh. Okay. So now... So now I'm going to get the questions ready for S. Okay, so I have the reading for S all set up. So what I'm going to do is just take a little short break for about 5 minutes. Oh, TT. Okay. I will add you here. So I have I have you on my list now, TT. What I may do, I'll see how the next 4 readings go. I may just take a little short break and then come back to yours. But I may just do them all at once. So you shouldn't wait for too long. So what I'm going to do now is, let's just double check here. Yeah, I'm just going to take a little short break, and then I'm going to come back and undertake the 4 readings for S.
Eternal winter, eternal storm. My heart is empty now that you're gone. My soul still thrives with the memories of you. It's such a shame that none of it was true. None of it was true. And now I ask myself, where are you?
Eternal winter, eternal storm. Oh, my heart's so empty. Now that you're gone, my soul still thrives with memories of you. It's such a shame your bullshit is not true. Yeah, your bullshit, none of it is true. None of it, and now I'm glad I'm without you. And I never ask myself, where are you? 'Cause guess what? You don't deserve my heart. 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 You'll never have my heart.
Well, hello there. I'm back now. Thank you so much for bearing with me. So now, um, let's just refresh my website, do another quick double check. Okay, so now, this is where we are up to. I have 4 readings to do for S. Then I'm going to see how I feel at the end of that, and I'll either take a little short break before I undertake your reading, TT, or I'll just continue on. Okay, so even if I take a little short break, it'll only be for 5 minutes, just so you know. So thank you so much for bearing with me. We've had quite a busy night tonight. So I'm really sorry to keep you waiting. Just reading through the chat. Hope you're doing okay, TT. I have not read your question yet, but I'm going to after I've undertaken these next 4. Okay, so now, hello S. I did email you. What I'm going to do is I did email you to ask you if you'd prefer this done privately, but I didn't hear back from you. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and do it here now, because at least that means that after it's processed tomorrow morning, if you're not here, I can just get it sent straight off to you. So you won't have to wait. So I feel like that's the best way to undertake it for you. So now, what I'm going to do is get your reading all ready now. Okay, and I'm just going to go quiet just for a moment, just so I can read through everything that you've sent to me again. Okay, so now I feel, okay, what I'm going to do for all of you, because you have like, it's kind of like quite open-ended what you sent to me, but I do know that you're suffering right now, like you're really struggling with all of this. So what I feel is going to work really well is a relationship reading for you two. But then I feel on top of that, what I want to do is a Celtic cross reading just for you, okay? Because I feel like the relationship reading can look deeply into him and, you know, the trajectory of your connection. But what I feel like you need right now as well, because of what you've written to me, is a reading for you, you know, like how to deal with all of this and the messages from Spirit for you regarding all of this, okay? So I'm going to start with the relationship reading, and we'll call that like the 3 question. And then I'll move on to a Celtic cross reading for you, which will be like the 1 question, okay? So let's do the relationship reading first, okay? So now I'm going to use this deck, and I am going to draw in cards from each of these 3 oracle decks here. This one, and this one. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck several times. Yeah. So the first split of the deck, I see the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. That's him, that's you, but it's all intertwined, okay? Because it's very intertwined actually, because he's got his barriers for his reasons, which is the circumstances. And now you've got your barriers too. You know, when we see the Emperor, it's about like, how to describe it? Like, everybody can have an idea in the mind about how it's gonna kind of like happen, okay? The Two of Pentacles is like weighing it all up. It's very clear that you're very emotional about each other. I'm getting like almost like you are on the receiving end of his Two of Pentacles, his Emperor energy, and so now you are also in the Emperor and Two of Pentacles energy, if you see what I mean. It's going back and forth here. Let's continue. So let's now split this deck and place these cards down. And a card from each of these oracle decks. Okay, so you and your energies in this connection, him and his energies in this connection, your feelings towards him, his feelings towards you, your past, present, future together, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. I'll take further cards here for the energies going forwards. Towards the end of the reading, further cards here for overall clarity, guidance, and prediction. Okay, let's take a look. So, okay, you are represented by the Hanged Man. So this is about your astuteness, really. It's like, is it called like cognitive dissonance? And that's what that creates this, okay? Because, how to describe it? It's like living in two different worlds, isn't it? Yeah, it's like you're living in two different worlds. You're highly astute, you're highly observant, you know exactly what you're seeing in one way, and then you know exactly what you're seeing in another. And it's the two things don't go together because they're complete opposites, as you've described to me. Okay? And now, you know, I've done readings for you, and there has been a lot of this like going on, hasn't there? You know, you're like the almost like the quiet observer of it all. Okay? And the thing is that this is getting to be a lot for you. Like, and that's the most ridiculous understatement ever. Let's take some more for you. Yeah. Yeah. This is just like, it's getting too much for you. I can see it. We're going to go into this in your Celtic Cross. But, you know, you've just been so loyal. You're so loyal, and you're his best friend. And he's your best friend. But it just gets to a certain point, doesn't it? Where you just really want to like pull back because it's getting too much now. 7 of Cups. This is like just too much. And yeah, it is leading to disillusionment. And it's kind of like you just, this is how you're feeling. You are really down, you are disillusioned, and you just don't know what path to take. Okay? But you must always trust that, you know, ultimately, how to describe it? Know yourself. That's like the message from Spirit here. And look, there it is. He's represented by the 7 of Pentacles. It's like you're being pulled into his like apathy and frustration at the what his life has become. Okay? Because that's where he is. He's like, I don't know, it's kind of like there's no way. It's kind of like he knows that there's no way that it can grow with you unless he takes some action. But he's not taking the action. I want to take some more for him. I mean, this, like, you know, it kind of represents it all, like the way that he's been this whole time. Yeah, and there's another. You see, that person's they're in one energy, but they want to be in another. So they're in the energy, as you know, where they don't want to be. And do you know what? That energy is also dragging them down, like, because of how bad it is. And actually, I'm getting more now. I'm getting something about the fact that because it's so bad, it wears him down. It literally wears him down. And he's worn down, and now you're worn down. And this has been going on for a long time. Like, oh my goodness. He's like going through, where he is now, he's just going through the motions. And that's where you come in. The 3 of Cups. You're the respite. You're the break. from all of this difficult, dark, frustrated, unpleasant energy. You're the break from that. Because you are the Three of Cups here. Yeah. You see, there is something inside of him that is so stuck. We've definitely had the Seven of Pentacles for him before. I know that we have. There is something inside of him that is just so stuck. And you are, and I always say there are no bad cards in tarot. You're actually the part of his whole life that doesn't match up with, now how to describe this, doesn't match up with the external expectations of where he is now, that he will never let go of. Okay? Let's take some more for him towards you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He can't bear the thought of losing you. And also, there is something here about knowing, always knowing this, always knowing how he feels about you, that if you were not in his life, oh, I don't know how he'd continue. I really don't know. The Devil with the Tower energy here. And he's scared. He's really scared that at any point you're gonna flip, like from the Seven to the Queen. Seven of Cups to the Queen. Which is that he's had a lot of time now to let that tower fall, to allow this in its true sense. Yeah, and you know, you've given him, and you're in the process even now, this moment, of letting him know exactly where he stands, because this is too much for you. Yeah, you two have been incubating for years. Always with each other. Always. The Empress. Oh, and as kind of like volatile it is the love still exists, doesn't it? We've got the Temperance here, right in the center. And going forwards, we've got the Moon. So, you know, just looking, I mean, we've got 3 major arcanas here right across the timeline. It's like the love of a lifetime. And it is all consuming. And what I do want you to know as well is that as much as I feel like you're on the receiving end of this right now, this like low energy, Spirit does want you to know that as much as you feel about him, he absolutely feels for you. Okay? I'm going to just take another for him. He knows there's a lot to do here. I feel like he's got lots of things going on. Like, oh, okay, I get it. Oh, I see now. You told me about the way it's appearing in public and all of that. Yeah? That's kind of like what it's like what he has to do. You see what I mean? To keep the status quo, to keep the illusion. 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Fool. We're going to do one more. The World. So, you know, I can't say that this is like an easy timeline. But I do see a completion. I see that what's meant to be can be. Even though there may be distance right now. And there's pain on both sides. I do see a way forwards. But just the next initial period could be quite, like, difficult. Okay? And there's something here about you releasing this in some form. You may actually... Yeah, you may actually step away for a time. Let's take a look. And that's the thing, you see. We've got the reminder energy here. Like there's something about the way you're dealing with this going forwards that is some form of catalyst. You've been training for this for lifetimes. There is something so destined in this connection. There is a security that you have with each other, but it needs to be established now. It needs to be organic. That's what's coming through. Please know that he's trying to like stoke out these, like he's trying to sort like a lot of it all out simultaneously, if you see what I mean. Trying to stay on top of it. But he's going to realize that's like not the way to go, if you see what I mean. Yeah, Hierophant. Okay, so what I'm getting here is something regarding fake pretend with him for a time. What I do want you to know is what I'm getting is that, you know, as has always come through, is that like the love is there. And it all boils down to this Hierophant, doesn't it? This fake happy, which is what I'm seeing in that Hierophant right now. Yeah, Five of Cups. Let him miss you. And there he is. Page of Cups. He's got to lower his guard. And we end with the Six of Cups, which is about things being out in the open. I feel like there's an energy here of you having to allow him to miss you. Okay? I'm going to move on to your next reading now. So now, your next reading. This is like, I feel it's like really important because of how you're feeling. That there is a reading just for you. Your guidance from spirit regarding all of this. So this is your reading regarding all of this. Okay. So this card is regarding this reading for you. Let's just see what comes through. The crossing card, or help or hinder card. Subconscious hidden energies. Past or near past. External energies. Future or near future. Feelings. Environment. Hopes, wishes and fears. And the outcome card. Never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. So let's see what's coming through for you. Yeah. So now, what I get here is there's something about you taking back your power. Okay? Because we saw in that last reading there was a Seven of Wands, wasn't there? So now this is about you now. Your autonomy, your kind of like attitude with it all. With kind of like, belief. Okay, attitude, approach. You know, I have to say what comes through. Because what I'm getting here is there's something about you being able to overcome all obstacles. Take it as it resonates. Okay, I'm going to take some more here. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay, Chariot, choose your path. Get in the driving seat of your life. Nine of Wands, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You're getting in the driving seat of your life here. And this is the message from Spirit, the guidance from Spirit. This is about the fact that, yes, you are the wounded warrior. However, you can take charge. It's time for you to be the boss lady, okay? It's time for you to call the shots now, okay? This is the message coming through. Yeah. And there is a release here. There is something about the fact that, you know, to be all of this, there is something about how and there is a release involved. And that could be the scary part. Okay, right now. Let's see what surrounds this. Yeah, Knight of Cups. 8 of Wands. It's not enough. You know it's not enough. It's just not enough. The Knight of Cups is hidden. And that's what you want. And that's what you deserve. 8 of Wands. The unexpected good outcome, I guess, is the best way to describe it. I feel like you've been anticipating it. And at times it's felt like it's almost here. And yet, right now in the external, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. He's not giving you enough. This is not enough. It's time to balance the scales. That is the message from Spirit for you right now regarding this. And that King of Wands is really important for you, okay? Because that is about you feeling so much better, so much more on top of everything, so much more kind of empowered, okay? Let's continue. Yeah, and it came through in the reading we've just done. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is, you know, the way you describe, you actually wrote down the definition of the 8 of Cups to me, disillusioned. That's what the 8 of Cups is about. And somebody who is disillusioned, what is the way they should move forwards? It's like this. It's kind of like, well, okay, I never know truly what's going on. So right now, I detach, I give it up. I release it. Judgment, 8 of Cups. And, you know, this is about your happiness. Okay? Yes, 9 of Pentacles. It's about your happiness. So this is about you saying, enough. I release. I'm taking back my power. I'm moving into my 9 of Pentacles energy. Okay? And now it's up to you, as in him. Now it's up to you. Because here I am. And it's all within you. Like, this is what Spirit really wants you to know, that, oh, like, I just feel your energy, that you're just such a beautiful soul. And there's just, there's like a beautiful breath of fresh air coming in for you here. Oh my goodness. You know, never say never, as in, I know there's absolute happiness in your future here. There's no doubt about it. And the return is apparent, okay? But you got choices. It has to be said. Now, in your feelings, we've got the Knight of Swords. This is about urgency. And that's how you're feeling. As much as you've got this heaviness weighed on you by this, you've also got a spark and a fire which must be embraced. Okay? Must be embraced. So there's something here about saying what you need to say and then embracing this 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, weighing it up, weighing it up. Yeah. It's okay to weigh it up. It's good. But not, Spirit just said, but right in this moment, not for too much longer. Okay? Yeah, Queen of Swords. Don't be concerned or worried about having a conversation with yourself regarding where you want to go from this point onwards. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of it. This is all part of the journey. That's what I'm getting. King of Swords. This is about strategy, planning. He needs to have a plan. He needs to give you the plan. No. He does need to do that, but then he needs to take the action. Okay. Temperance. The Fool. Four of Pentacles. Okay, he needs to give you the plan. He needs to take the action. Pull back. That's what I'm getting for you. Pull back. Love will stand the test of time. But in the meantime, let go of the weight. Stop holding it all in. Embark, on this journey, so he knows that you're moving forwards regardless. That is your strategy. Okay, that was intense. That's what's come through for you, S, and I really hope that you found it helpful. So now I'm just going to see where we're up to. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a look. Okay. So let me just see the reading that we have. Okay, so now we have just one more to go. So I think what I'll do is just have a quick read through. I think I can. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to get into what you sent to me, TT, and we'll get into this reading for you. I think that I can continue on right now. So I will go quiet for a few minutes now, just while I'm reading through for you. Okay, so Okay, so TT, thank you for that real in-depth deep dive into what's been going on. Let's go ahead now. Okay, so let's take a look. Hope that you're still here, TT. Because in the chat I can't see where the last message was, when it was rather. We've been quite busy tonight. I hope you're still here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead with your reading. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the deck that I use. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's take these 5 cards. Okay, so let's take a look now. Okay, I need to say what's coming through. I don't feel like it's plain sailing, okay? However, 7 of Swords. It's kind of like a rapid energy, okay? And what I do need to do is just take some more here, okay? And also, I'm getting something about how it's all approached. Okay? You already know. You already know him so well that I'm just getting like that you already know what he does. Oh, it's like, and it's all talk, like as in, okay, I just have to say what's coming through. Like, there is something about these short, sharp exits, but then the voice comes through. Okay. Yeah. Because that's the thing. There is something about, he's trying to control this aspect, that like the stuff that he says, and there's like 2 sides to every coin, and there is, because we've all got like a dark side, haven't we? Like, we've all got a side that could just go really like negative, but it's up to us to stay on top of it in our minds. So I'm getting something about that, and that's what he's said or he's gonna say. But yeah, because there it is. Okay, loves you, 2 of Cups, and wants to heal it. and wants to heal that aspect of himself as well to enable this. Introspection time, absolutely. Sometimes it's good to allow that, as I've got 7 of Swords with the Hermit. And then we move to the 9 of Swords, which is like the build up, if you know what I mean, from the 7, which is like the thief in the night, the pulling the rug, and then think about it, and then cry and can't sleep. And then, but all the time knowing that it's fated. So, you know, what I'm getting here, okay? I feel like you're building in the right direction, but I feel that there's still more, okay? If you see what I mean? Yeah. The devil's here again. So, like, I feel that it's building, but there's still, it's not gonna like happen like instantly and just stay on this course. However, it's certainly, you're building it up, but I need to take some more, because you both know what this is. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Time, yeah, more time. And you gotta, like Spirit just said, you gotta keep being you. You've got to keep being you. Keep saying what needs to be said. Okay? Because it's all here, but there's something about working from the ground up, it taking time. There are hiccups, but I think you're heading in that direction that you've asked about. So that's what's come through for you, TT, and I really hope that you found it helpful. So, it's a powerful reading. So, okay. So now, we do seem to have come to the end of the readings this evening, though I'm so sorry I did close them off. I've been quite busy work-wise, so today was just one of those days. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the stream down now. I will be back, I think, on Monday. In the meantime, have an absolutely wonderful weekend, okay? Wherever we are in the world, it's definitely Friday, maybe a little bit into Saturday, I think, something like that. So yeah, have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Don't let the stress of the week mess up your weekend, like the way, well, I won't go into it, but I've had like a stressful event on a Thursday / Friday, but I won't talk about that right now. So yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Don't let life or the people in it who are not being very pleasant bring you down. Know that love exists, lovely people exist, and that people on the planet, you know, we do want to get along. Like, we're actually all good souls. Well, 99.999% of us. So, in the meantime, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very, very soon, probably Monday. Okay, then. Bye.